unstuck?
Unstuck.
Explain.
Like a motherfucker.
Tell me more.
Okay, so you know that I just moved to Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
Pura vida. And, you know, I was kind of feeling that I was just here now, just here in Costa Rica, that I'm just supposed to be here and not go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Just on an island.
Right. Just in a different country. Just now, okay, now I live here and now I'm just here.
Right.
No, my G. Right? Because your girl was like itching. I'm like, I feel like I want to, get on a plane. I got to,
it was time.
Check. Right. It was time. And the opportunity arose for me to do just that. And I had some business to take care of in New York, and your girl hopped the flight, many flights. It was a journey to get there, y'all. It was a journey.
Oh, word.
Wow. And anyway, and I made it to New York. I did mad shit. I had mad fun. And the saying, you can run, but you can't hide, has never been truer. Moving to Costa Rica, I kind of thought that, hey, brand new start, new country, old life in the United States, old life in New York, fuck that. Brand new Dutch, brand new Ricky is free, all true.
Yeah.
However, if you haven't tied up those loose ends, them ends, they gonna find you.
They loose right out.
Yes, they are loose and they will find you and they will keep dangling in your face until you tie them up. So this trip back to New York was to kill old parts of me and to move forward in my greatness with my head held high. And I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to my ancestors and the Holy High Spirits, my animal totems for protecting me. And I made it back to Costa Rica in one piece, safe and sound.
Amen, sis.
Thank you. Yes, Carmelo and Jet were well taken care of.
I was going to ask you, did they go with you? But you left them.
They stayed with both of their aunts. Aunt Mel, who's a life coach. Shout out to life coach Mel, and she's a yoga teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, and her wife, Chef Maybelline, yes, who does my meal prepping for me. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Yeah, so Carmelo and Jet were with them, and Simone, they have a 7-month-old puppy who I'm babysitting right now.
That puppy is quiet. I've been talking to you for like 2 hours now.
Yes. He is doing very well. He's tired from playing all day. So shout out to Simone. So yeah, girl. How are you? How was your week? I missed you.
Clearly you had a busy trip around the world. Because you literally went, that was a long ass trip. But I'm glad you made it back safe, back to your new humble abode.
Correct.
My week was good. It was good. Busy. Playing mom and dad, that tends to get a little bit loco. I have an official middle schooler now, my baby girl. Yay! Yeah, she graduated 5th grade, so we are going to middle school.
Yes, congratulations, Ayo. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, congratulations, Ayo. We love you, girl.
Yes,
so that was a busy week. The whole week was busy because they had a bunch of different events, and of course, the parents have to fill in the blanks. So we volunteered for a lot of stuff, plus work. And then the weekend we had a good time. What did I do? Oh, Dad! So a birthday party for Pops.
Yeah, shout out to Dad.
Yeah. birthday for him, and that was fun. It was a good night with the old people hanging out, listening to essentially what you probably heard at the BET Awards, because that's what he listened to. All
Oh,
the,
I didn't watch these.
I don't
I didn't
either.
watch
I
these
just
two.
heard about it because I guess it was like the 50th anniversary of hip hop. And
Whoa.
he loves all that damn music. Like, yeah. So
Yes.
that's basically what the party was like.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. And what about the cake? Any cake?
Oh, girl, you and the event cake. Yes, there was cake. However, it was not regular cake. It wasn't the event cake that you love. It was cheesecake. Yeah.
Okay, I still love a cheesecake. So shout out to your pops for the event cheesecake. Happy birthday.
But tell the people how much you love an event cake.
Well, you see, here's the thing. I love cake. I love a yellow cake with vanilla frosting.
Okay.
I love funfetti. So it's going to be funfetti with vanilla frosting. And then if you have rainbow sprinkles on top of that, forget about it. Then we can definitely have red velvet, okay, with the cream cheese frosting on top. Then we can have a chocolate on chocolate cake as well.
Oh, come through devil's food.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna be devil's food, but it's just gonna be like a rich
Double
chocolate. Yes. And then the frosting, it has to be thick and glossy and oof. Yes, I love cake.
Is it like buttercream frosting, or do you like more on the lighter side, where it's like a cream cheese-ish, or
I mean, it really depends. It really depends. I don't really want whipped cream. I like the cheesecake, the cheesecake for like the
cream cheese,
the red velvet. Yeah, you know,
yeah,
cream cheese frosting for the red velvet, and then like a vanilla frosting with the yellow cake.
Mm-hmm. I just need y'all to hear that we just spent the last 17 minutes, even though we only 8 minutes in, we spent the last 17 minutes talking about cake.
Come through, Dunkin' Hines. Ooh. And then if you give me a marble cake, okay, if you give me a marble cake or possibly a marble cupcake,
You want to know what my favorite cake is? You have one favorite. Can you pick, like, this is my favorite?
Yeah. Give me a yellow cake with vanilla frosting. Yeah, really? That's my favorite. Of course. Okay. Keep it simple. Keep it traditional. That's your girl Dutch. Simple, traditional with her cake.
Love.
Other things, forget about it.
Yes.
What's your favorite cake?
Carrot cake, hands down. Give me a carrot cake any day of the week. I love a carrot cake.
You know what? I've never had carrot cake. Never. Wait, hold on. But doesn't carrot cake have nuts though?
Yes.
Okay. Your girl, highly allergic to the tree nut. You feel me?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't have that one.
Okay. So no carrot cake.
No carrot cake for you.
Well, shout out to your dad. Shout out to the cake, all cakes. And yeah. So listen.
Yeah, that was my weekend. So good times.
Yes.
Good times.
Well,
we also went to a play, by the way.
You went to a play?
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, we went to a play last night. We went to the Broadway play, although it wasn't on Broadway because I don't live in New York, but it was a Broadway play called The Six. Are you familiar?
No, not at all.
Yes, The Six. So it's so good, amazing. So it's a different type of play or show in that you don't have like an intermission. So it's a full 80-minute show all the way through, action the entire time.
Action.
Well, just singing, dancing, because it's more of like a
musical.
It's it's a musical. It's like a Motown musical though. So it's a lot of, but not really Motown. I shouldn't say that. Because they have
what is it about?
Well, it's about the 6 wives of King Henry. and he beheaded or killed off all 6 of his wives. So these 6 wives, which are played by 3 Black women and then 2 white women, so it was very soulful play,
Come
or
through.
musical,
Yes.
and it was good. It was just good. Like the singing was amazing, and they were basically telling a story about their lives, and then it was kind of like a competition on who was the best wife, and
Yes, yes, yes.
a little spin on their lives and their story. And at the end of the day, they were like, you know what, we as women, we won at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we represented him. However, we were the winners. So it was
Yes.
you know.
Wow. You know, that is amazing. I'm so glad that you had a great time. Shout out to all of the actors and actresses on the show, The Six.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, for you to treat yourself, right, to a play, congratulations. It was
Thank you.
fun and spirit lifting, and I love a good musical. Actually, 2 nights ago, I watched West Side Story, which is one of my favorite musicals.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I love a musical.
Yes, exactly. So we're right there, sis, right there with the musical theme. So congratulations on freeing yourself and freeing your heart and being able to have some fun.
Thank you. It was a nice little girls' night with
Yeah.
3 generations. It was my mother-in-law, baby girl, and me. So yeah,
Wow. Wow. All 3 of you. That's beautiful.
Yeah, good time.
Wow. Well, let's talk about the situation at hand, y'all.
Yeah.
I love a good crystal. Okay. I wear them around my neck. I wear them around my wrists. I wear them in my bra.
Mm-hmm.
When I wear a bra, today I'm wearing my bikini bra for y'all. Check it out.
Emphasis on when.
Yes.
Free the girls.
Yes, exactly. Free the girls. Show your titties always. However, today I am wearing many stones in my titties. So today we are talking about working with crystals that pair with your sun, moon, and rising.
I love this. This is going to be highly educational for me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking through this. I feel like this would be a good pairing of conversations because I can readily admit that I'm not as strong on the crystal side as I am on the horoscope and astrology side.
Yes.
I'll certainly be learning from you since you seem to have all the crystals in your bra. So yeah, I can't wait for you to share with us like what all these do for us. Because there's so many minerals and crystals out there. So many. And I think that's the part that overwhelms me. I can say that. That overwhelms me because there's so many and I feel like, oh, I can use this. Oh, what about this? But if I put these 2 together, maybe I could do both of these. But oh man, I don't know if that's gonna work because some crystals are not supposed to interact with others. And yeah.
I get
That's what Dutch is for.
Listen, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot. However, listen, just gather. You're right. There are many different categories, many different interactions. However, we're going to talk about it today and why it's beneficial. It's beneficial because you're working with the universe, literally, and the universe will give you specific guidance depending on which stone you have. And this guidance will be for your personal inner workings.
Yeah.
How powerful is that? Right?
Oh,
if you're
powerful, yeah.
If you're literally curating these, I don't want to say emotions, however, you're literally curating your experience. You're creating your own life. You're choosing, you know, to unblock your heart chakra. So I'm going to unblock my heart chakra. So I'm going to use these stones. You know what I'm saying? You're literally creating your own happiness, and you're creating your way out to freedom.
Yeah.
Using rocks. So what if it were as easy as wearing rocks in your bra or sleeping with them?
Well, you know, before I even signed on to it, like if I was to be like, okay, hey, yeah, let's do it. I mean, I want to know, like, what do you mean by healing? Like, do you mean true, like, whatever ailment I have in that moment, the rock could heal me?
Absolutely.
All right. See, now you're giving me some information that's exactly useful in my moment. Okay, so I am more than willing to put it in the bra, put it in the brassiere, if I understood what the rock is providing me. And then two, I always wonder, how do you know that every single rock is going to do, like every rose quartz is going to give me love? Like, what if you're buying it from just some random place? Like, is that still a real rock? I don't know. Like, I really be wondering, like,
yes.
Just because, mister, you're selling this on a corner, how do I know this is really a rose quartz?
Right. Totally. That is
so. That's why I'm always a little hesitant to be like, yes, I'm going to use them, because I'm like, but am I getting it from a good source? That's right. What I'm asking.
Totally. I totally understand what you're saying 100%. So yes, that is definitely bona fide, and you can do your research. I have bought many a stone on Etsy. I have also bought many of a stone from the guy on the corner. Be intuitively led, you know, by, you have the gift of discernment. So if you feel the energy that, yes, this is true, this is divine, go with it. You know what I mean? Something that's always trying to keep you into a box and not allow you to be open-minded and say, yeah, well, even if I do buy this stone from this guy on the corner, what if it really is magical and brings me all the goodness, ooey gooey goodness that the universe has to offer? You know what I mean? So it's really on, do you believe? Do you believe?
Yeah. So, that's what it sounds like. At the end of the day, if you don't believe in it at all, then none of the energy, regardless of the type of rock it is or the stone, like, if you're not able to put the energy into it that's needed to get out whatever it is to extract from said mineral, then you're never going to get it. So you got to believe first.
Fucking obviously.
Right.
Obviously.
Okay.
So what is your relationship with crystals? Because I walk around with them in my bra, I sleep with them, all that. So what's your relationship with them?
Passive.
Yeah.
Very passive. Very, very passive. I can appreciate them for their beauty. I like the striations that are in some of them and like the geology behind it.
Sure.
But as far as like knowing the rocks, knowing what energy they harnessed, carrying them around, using them during manifestation, etc. Honestly, I can't say that I do that. I don't.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
And that comes from, and this right here, everyone, this is that self-aware moment. I am very aware that I don't know a lot about it. So obviously I'm not going to put a lot of stock into something I'm not as familiar with. I know enough about astrology. I know my sun, moon, and rising. But when it comes to the rocks, I just have not put the time into learning it. And so by default, I don't really use them that much. So I'm here to learn for sure about this.
Okay.
You're
So,
right, sis?
I
The
mean,
weed ain't weeding?
wait, was I making faces? I was
Yeah.
making faces, wasn't I? God.
Yes,
Dang
you
it.
were.
You know, the faces. Sorry,
You
now I'm
ain't nothing
trying
you
to
can do
sound
about it.
right. So am I gonna have to light up the freaking blunt? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to keep it old school for me to light up the blunt. Yes, put your lighters up, bedside.
But you like this up.
Come through, Lil Kim, come through. Yes, yes, Cancer season.
That's right.
Yes. So let me tell you a quick little story about crystals and how fucking powerful they are, my G.
Yes, please share because I want to know what your experience is because I don't have
Mhm.
that to contribute in this realm.
Okay, so real quick story time, y'all. You know, in February, I went on the Good Vibe retreat. Right. Good Moms, Bad Choices. Right. Shout out to Erica and Mila. Love you, girl.
Shout out to Ian Mila.
So, y'all, I used to wear this citrine crown that I bought for myself for my 40th birthday in November. Cool.
And
So,
if y'all been watching long enough, you have seen her in it.
right, exactly.
Shout out to the look in the archives.
Right.
We've been here for a minute. Don't play with us. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
You know what? Anyway, so I was wearing this citrine crown, right, that I bought myself in November. So do the math. From November to February, I was wearing this shit every day of my life because I was feeling mad positive when I would wear it. However, I was also feeling some other things. Anyway, back to the retreat in February. So I'm around 20 other women that I don't know. Well, 20 plus women that I don't know. And we're doing everything together. We're eating meals together. We're doing yoga together. We're doing all these magical things together, right? And sis is wearing the citrine crown every day. Let me tell y'all something. On the full moon, yes, y'all, on the full moon, we did a fire pit ceremony, y'all, a release. Ooh. Okay? It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was everything. Anyway, so I'm standing around the fire with all of these goddesses, and we're all manifesting, we're all releasing, we're dancing, we're singing, we're smoking, we're howling at the moon, like all this beautiful witchy stuff, right, is going on. As all the girls do a turn to like leave the fire pit, your girl was standing there. I was stuck in place. Actually, before I was stuck in place, I was trying to walk myself backwards from the fire pit to get away. I was feeling everything. That I was feeling everything all at once. Standing around that fire with all those women, I was feeling everyone's thoughts, feelings, emotions, the song that was fucking playing.
Jeez.
Mila was playing this song, fuck the pain away, fuck the pain away.
Yeah, fuck the pain away.
I had never heard that song before.
I love it.
Dude, let me tell you something. I will never forget everything that I was feeling. I was feeling everything all at once, right? So there I am, and I'm trying to walk myself slowly out of the circle. My foot gets stuck on the freaking circle because it's a whole pack of stones around us. I couldn't get out. Anyway, luckily, my sis, Emily, and Reese saw me from across the fire internally, freaking the fuck out. Okay? So as all the girls are walking away from the fire pit, I'm still stuck there. And Reese and Emily come over to me and we catch each other's eye. And I said to Emily, I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And she's like, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. As they somehow break this intensity of energy that I was feeling from all the other girls who walked away, and as they're ushering me now away from the fire, Reese says to me, Dutch, come here for a minute, and pulls me into the bathroom. She says, give me that crown. First of all, she says, what's that crown made of? Give it to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the crown off. I said, it's made of citrine. I take it off my head and I place it in her hands. She says, you need to be very careful with the stones that you wear around other people because they are amplifiers.
Wow.
I said, what? She says, yes. Emily says to me that as soon as I took the crown off, she could feel my energy go down.
Mm-hmm.
What was happening was my crown, my literal crown, and then the crown of my head, my crown chakra, and then wearing this crown of citrine jewels around my head. I was literally, what I was feeling was true. I was picking up on everyone's emotions, the environment, the universe's emotions, everything. And it was a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It was a lot. And I was then given the divine guidance from Reese that only wear the crown during ceremony. Not,
wow.
yes, only wear the crown during ceremony. And not every day, like how I was wearing from the day that I purchased it in November.
Yeah, right
so,
for your birthday.
Right. So see, the thing is, I lived by myself in New York. I mean, I still live by myself. However, I lived in a 544 square foot apartment in Brooklyn. On a day-to-day basis, I was not interacting with people. The most people I would interact with was my front desk concierge, and I would go right back up to my apartment. So therefore, I never felt the intensity of energy as I did that night around the fire with all those women because I lived by myself.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So do crystals really work? Yes, they fucking do.
Well, I do remember you personally, you did tell me about this when we were just conversing. So yeah, I was very familiar with this story, but I don't know why it didn't resonate with me that it was the crystals. Like you told me that, but I didn't put two and two together till just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
it
truly, it was an
Mhm.
experience.
Sis, when I tell you, and that whole time for the retreat, when we would sit down for dinner for meals, we would eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner together, right? So when we would sit down for meals together at the table, do yoga, I was wondering why I just couldn't relax. I wasn't able to fully relax myself, although I was, in the middle of the jungle. It just wasn't getting there. And I wasn't completely at peace until I removed that crown from my head.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I wasn't feeling everyone's emotions so intensely.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yes. And that was, I don't even know when the full moon was. That was maybe the fourth day of the retreat. And we had 3 days after that. So I'm so thankful to my sisters, Emily and Reese, aka Precious, for saving my life, for recognizing, first of all, that I was in distress around that fire pit, and for coming to save me and pull me off that hamster wheel, and then to give me divine guidance on the medicine that I walk with.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And the power. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you,
and
Emily and Reese, for protecting her. Because do you think that you would have even considered it was the crown?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was chalking it up to, which is the truth, me being an empath, a medium, an energy channeler. Oh, and that night was when Emily told me, because I wasn't necessarily really putting two and two together. she said to me in plain English, she said, well, Ricky, what you are is an energy channeler.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
stopped and I said, I am. And she says, yes, that is what you are. You are a channeler of energy. And then it made sense. I'm wearing stones on my head that are an amplifier.
Right.
I can feel people's thoughts, emotions already without even wearing that around my head. Oh, my shit was on 100.
100 million.
Come through 100
Yes.
million.
Yes. It was, yeah, it was turned up.
Turned all the way up.
Well, okay, so can you maybe, and I know this is not obviously something that could be covered in this episode, but are you able to, because I want to have an experience with crystals that can help cleanse and heal and bring positive or whatever energy that said stone is supposed to invoke. So
Yes.
can you explain like what stones are good stone? Like what's a starter kit? What's my stone starter kit? Like
Okay,
what's some
well,
good ones to use?
so your stone starter kit will be stones that pair with your sun, your moon, and your
Okay.
rising. Okay.
Perfect.
So tell the people what your sun, moon, and rising are.
Yeah, so I know these. This part, y'all, I got this. No, my so my sun is Leo, and my moon is Aries, and my rising is Leo.
Okay.
Not a lot of diversity here. We just got a whole lot of fire.
Listen, you know that we are all 12 parts, okay? We're not just your sun,
Exactly.
moon, rising. That's just 3 of the 12. So you have, what, 9 more parts? So it's all
Yeah.
good. Okay, so your starter kit for being a Leo sun, an Aries moon, and a Leo rising are as follows. Well, first of all, the Leo is the lion, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun sign dates for Leo are July 23rd to August 22nd. Come through.
Yep. Come through.
So crystal pairings for Leos are tiger's eye, quartz.
Tiger what?
Tiger's eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Let me hear. Look. Let me put this on. So I can hear.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I'm here. I can hear it now.
Okay, so you got
tiger's
eye,
okay.
quartz, golden beryl, onyx, and amber.
Mm.
Come through.
I'm familiar with 3 of those.
Okay, which ones are you familiar with?
Quartz, onyx, and I forgot what the other one was.
There's
Not the
tiger's eye, gold beryl, and amber.
Amber.
Yes.
Amber. However, I'm familiar with quartz. I'm trying to remember what the power is for that one.
So quartz is going to be clearing. Okay, it's going to be a clearing stone. Yes. Clear away negative energies, calling in, releasing what doesn't serve you. It's a protection stone. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about amber? Is that more of like?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking. I mean, amber is kind of like a brownish stone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go over.
It gives me like calming, peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
These are all assumptions, people.
Well, listen, this is really on how you feel, right? So, okay, so let's just say, for instance, smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is associated with the root chakra.
Yep.
And smoky quartz is like a light that guides us through dark times.
Mm.
Things will still be hard. However, it helps us to tolerate them, balance our emotions, and keep going forward. Once we get through the difficult times, it will help us gain a spiritual understanding of the purpose of our trials. And the smoky quartz affirmation is I go forward with courage.
Mm.
Wow, Ray.
So
I
even
love that
if
stone for you.
I love that too, especially
Yeah.
the go forward with courage.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was a specific quartz. So is it any quartz?
Okay, so for clear quartz, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
the benefits of clear quartz is new beginnings, blessings, and wishes.
Okay.
And the affirmation is to set new intentions or goals and let go of what no longer serves you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Now I can use in quartz. So when you said one of the stones that was good for my 3 signs is quartz. It can be any type of quartz, depending on what I need in that moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Any
So
type of quartz.
got it.
Because there are
that
so
makes
many.
sense. Yeah, because I felt like I've heard of multiple types.
Yes.
So
Clear quartz, smoky quartz, there's a whole bunch. So be intuitively led. And I found it interesting that you chose quartz to talk about quartz.
yeah, that was the one that stood out for me. That one and amber.
Okay.
I'm still curious about amber, and I'll look that up. But yeah,
absolutely. So for your moon in Aries, okay, the symbol for Aries is the ram.
Yeah.
And the sun sign dates are March 21st to April 19th. Okay. And the crystal pairings for the sun sign Aries, well, sun, moon, rising, and beyond, are amethyst, citrine, fire agate, garnet, kunzite.
Those are some deep colored, with the exception of citrine. Because I think I know those other ones, and those are all like very deep complected stones.
Yeah, so citrine is yellow and amethyst is purple.
Yeah.
So let's talk about amethyst. So violet and purple stones, they mean spirituality, divinity, intuition, intellect, reasoning, healing, loyalty, devotion, improving memory, critical thinking, enhancing sleep, psychic ability, astral realm, enlightenment, manifestation, concentration, inspiration, and dreams. Wow.
Nice.
And I sleep with a piece of amethyst in my bonnet. So it makes total sense, enhancing sleep. Wow.
Okay, so I'm horrible at remembering my dreams, and I know your dreams tell a lot, and I really want to know mine, but I just don't remember them at all. I wake up literally like nothing happened. So I'm wondering if I could put an amethyst in my bonnet.
Yes!
And then, yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
So I think I'm going to try that.
Come through. I fucking love that, Ray. I love that you just chose to lead with your titties and say, I want to remember my dreams, right? Because your dreams hold important information.
It does. It does.
Wow.
And it makes me so angry that I can't remember them because I know there's good stuff up in there.
Yes, there is. Congratulations. So get you a piece of amethyst. Put her in your bonnet. Bless her. speak your good intentions into her. Thank her in advance for the enlightenment that she's about to bestow upon you. And yes, congratulations. I love that.
So I know you're about to go to the moon, or I'm sorry, the rising. But I do have a question, and maybe again, maybe we can cover this a different time. But that I know that you need to cleanse your stones, you need to charge them, you need to there's care to them. Will you be able to explain like how you do that? Because let's just say I go out and get an amethyst tonight, like today, because it's still early here. So technically I could go get one today. What do I do after I get it?
Okay, first of all, cleansing is essential to your jewels. Okay. On a very basic level and on such a high level at the same time, hold your dear crystals in your hands, place it to heart center, and speak your intentions for the highest good. Okay. First of all, you want to remove any and all negativity that went through your stone, past, present, future, and speak your intentions for the highest good in your higher self into them. Okay. That is activating them. And then of course, there are other ways. You can charge and cleanse your crystals in the moonlight, in the sunlight, with holy water, with ocean water. Yes, many different ways. You can soak them. Some stones are not meant to be soaked. You can use salt to cleanse your crystals. You can use dirt, soil from the earth to cleanse your crystals. Many different ways. You could use Florida water.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sacred smudge if you want to sage them. So many different ways. So many different ways.
So what I'm hearing is there's a lot of care that has to be put in with your stones. There's just as much intention as you put into whatever it is you're trying to do, heal, manifest, whatever it is, bring forward, move away, whatever it is you're trying to do with the said crystals. There's just as much importance to dedicating yourself to those stones as it is to the thing that you're trying to accomplish. They go hand in hand.
100%.
Okay.
This is care, because this is self-care. So you're using these stones like I have right here, sodalite and obsidian. You know, these require care. So I sleep with them and I know that it's absorbing energy, it's doing energy, you know, work for me. I'm going to charge them out in the moonlight or the sunlight in the morning. You know what I'm saying? To replenish these. Just like, you know, I would to replenish, get my hair done, you know, or take a shower for myself, you know, to cleanse myself. Same thing with these stones, because they provide me medicine and energy. So yeah, it's we're working together.
Right.
We're working together. That's what it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah. And your rising, which is the same as your sun, so that's Leo, which is the lion. And once again, the dates July 23rd to August 22nd, and your crystal pairing for your Leo rising, which is also my rising. Leo would be tiger's eye, quartz, golden beryl, onyx, and amber.
So you have onyx with you.
I have obsidian. Onyx.
Oh,
this is obsidian.
What's the difference?
They're different stones.
Aren't they both black?
They are. Yes, they are both black. However, this is obsidian, and I was intuitively led to obsidian, and obsidian is for clearing entities. It's basically like a Ghostbuster. Okay. clears away negative energies and
Mhm.
whatnot.
Okay.
Yes. So for my zodiac pairing, my sun moon
Yeah.
thing. So y'all, I'm a Scorpio sun, a Gemini moon, and Leo rising. So for my Scorpio sun, the symbol is the scorpion. The sun sign dates are October 23rd to November 21st. And our crystal pairings are malachite, obsidian, rhodochrosite, topaz, and amartrine. Ametrine.
Hmm.
I was intuitively led to obsidian. I've had this stone for a few years. And today I found out that my crystal pairing is obsidian. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense.
So you didn't know that gem, or excuse me, that stone was specific for Scorpios.
Correct. I did not know.
Look at that.
Yes. It makes so much sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so obsidian, y'all, since we're talking about it, is a black stone. And black and gray stones are for protection, banishing negativity, grounding, working with the shadow self, exploring the unknown, creating boundaries, detoxifying, stopping addiction, dealing with anxiety and fear, and past life work. Wow.
And those are all things that I have heard you talk about being an everyday part of your process of clearing.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
And definitely for the past year or 2 years, 3 years, dealing with my shadow self.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much to the universe and to Obsidian. God damn, y'all. God damn.
It totally off topic, but just curiosity, because you mentioned it about shadow work. Do you consider healing inner child shadow work? That is like I thought so. Okay. I just wanted to be clear that that's like the definition. That's the basis of shadow work, right?
Sutton. Okay. 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 Yes. You know the answers to this. Yes.
Yeah.
Dealing with your inner child, dealing with your inner Ricky, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm 40, y'all, and she pops out.
Yeah.
She pops out with
Yeah,
her
she
abandonment.
does.
Yes, with her abandonment issues, right? You know, and
Yep.
I have to realize that and have a chat with her one-on-one. Have a chat with her one-on-one and move and have grace with myself and move forward. So yes, inner child work is definitely part of shadow work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my little Ray be coming out acting crazy. Yeah, she's never too far away. She's always right there on the surface, bubbly.
Yes.
But I am doing the work to push her down further and eradicate her altogether because she does not serve me.
Wow. Interesting.
She doesn't serve me.
Okay.
Yeah. We had to talk about this.
Yes. Well, congratulations and of your awareness of that and what else is possible for you, Ray. Yeah. Yeah.
So what your
moon? My moon, y'all.
Yeah.
My moon is a Gemini.
Yeah.
The twins. That is the symbol, the twins. And
it's Gemini season right now.
Actually, we just moved into Cancer season on the 21st.
That's right. Yes.
Yes, on June 21st. Yes. So, so the Gemini, the symbol are the twins, and the sun sign dates are May 21st to June 20th. And the crystal pairings are agate, aquamarine, citrine, serpentine, and criscola.
Ooh,
Wow.
I haven't heard that one.
Exactly. And once again, I was led to a citrine freaking crown. And that's my moon.
Yep.
Come through.
Yep.
Come through. So since we were talking about citrine, let's talk about it. So citrine is a yellow stone, and yellow and gold stones embody confidence, self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, self-identity, willpower, attraction, beauty, creativity, friendships, happiness, balance, of power change, adventure, success, balancing emotions and intellect, clarity, and helping depression. Ooh. Yes. And okay, citrine.
And have a high ability to also take on other people's energy, because
girl, that was
especially on the crown of one who is highly reactive to other people's energy.
Exactly. Yes. And then my rising is the Leo, which we already spoke about. But let's give it to them again for the third time, because the power of 3 times 3 is very important.
Yep.
So shout out to the Leos, which is the lion. And that's July 23rd to August 22nd. And the crystal pairings are tiger's eye, quartz, golden beryl, onyx, and amber. Yeah. So that feels really good to me. How about you?
I gained a lot from that, because
Yes.
like I had a million and one questions, obviously.
I love it.
I loved it. I loved it.
It's really helpful, y'all, to to work with stones that will create greater ease, joy, and glory in your life. And why not start with, it's easy. You could sleep with them, put them in your bonnet, make it funky. Do whatever you gotta do, y'all. Yeah. And so since
I think that's a good, maybe it's a takeaway for us for a different topic, but perhaps we can talk about then how you can use the stones. Because it's good. Now we know what stones to use, how to cleanse them, to use them. Now maybe we can start talking about how do you use them? Because I would love to know that.
You can do with what, be intuitively led on how to use them. Speak to them, make wishes and manifestations and spells with them. It's all in your intention, right? So like you're using this sodalite, so that may this open the way so that I can speak my truth with love and honor and integrity for myself and the world. It's just as simple as that. Just stating your intention with the stone. And then also, if you really want to get funky with it, and this will be another show topic, you can use your crystals with the moon phases.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo, now I got a whole bunch of other questions.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so maybe next week we'll do crystals and the moon phases. Okay, because that's when you're really, alchemy, universe, as above, so below. You're really using the elements. You feel me? Okay. So next week, stay tuned for moon phases and crystals, y'all.
Yep.
I love it. So in the spirit of Cancer season, before we get into the horoscopes, let's give a shout out to the Cancers and their stones.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Cancer is the crab, y'all. The Cancer is the crab. And the dates the sun sign dates for Cancer is June 21st to July 22nd. And the crystal pairings are as follows: carnelian, calcite, opal, moonstone, and chalcedony. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So my North Node is in Cancer.
Okay.
And I got myself a carnelian right here, y'all.
Wow. Now, what does this one do? You are so tapped into your crystals and energy.
All right, y'all. So carnelian is a red stone. Well, it's reddish and it's brown. So
yeah, it looks brown.
And it looks brown. Okay, so carnelian, I want to say, is red. Or is this tiger's eye? I feel like this is carnelian. No. I feel like this is tiger's eye. This is tiger's eye. And tiger's eye is for the Leo. And guess what the rising is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking obviously.
You mentioned, yeah.
Right. So tiger's eye is it represents the sacral and the solar plexus chakra. And the affirmation is, I am full of power. I am full of power. I am full of power.
I like that.
Yes. My carnelian. Oh, and there's the horn in the background. Oh, wait, this is my carnelian? No, this is my amethyst. Girl, my carnelian must be in my room. Anyway, the carnelian is a red-orange stone, and it represents the root and sacral chakra. Yes. And its affirmation is, I am aligned with the flow of passion and creativity.
Come through passion and creativity.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes, come through. Well, speaking of which, welcome to Cancer season. And let's get into these horoscopes.
Why don't we?
Yes. Hey, Aries and Aries
Hey,
signs.
Hiya.
Yes. Moon, North Node, all y'all. So listen, Aries, as much as you're raring to slap paint to canvas or knit another row of your infinity scarf, you'll need to regulate your nervous system first. Whether you reset with a cold shower or breath work, reframe these practices as the warm-up to your next artistic sprint. And if you're still feeling on edge, let the butterfly party in your tummy inform your masterpiece. By letting how do you say that word? Volatility?
Yeah. Volatility.
By letting volatility be your muse, you'll constructively channel the frustration of the day.
The
Channel
fact
that
that
energy.
they call it Aries volatility.
Volatile. Y'all is volatile, y'all.
They are, man. They are.
Y'all is volatile. Insane with all that fire. I love it.
Girl, it is. It's a lot.
Yes. I love it. Come through. Hey, Taurus.
Hey,
and
Taurus
rising. An inner restlessness is pining to be released in the privacy of your roost today. Whether you're stripping wallpaper, weeding the garden, or smashing some thrift store plates, find the outlet that feels cathartic. And if your domestic arrangement is still boxing you in, Do a sweep of the rental sites or signs in your neighborhood. Even something as simple as moving furniture will calm the jangles in your system. And if all else fails, scream along with your favorite album until the storm passes.
I love it.
Yes. Be gentle with yourself,
I would
baby.
do that in a heartbeat.
Yes. Be gentle with yourself and do what you got to do, even if you got to smash some fucking dishes. Okay. Let it out.
Do to get
Yes.
through.
Yes. Let it out and move forward in your greatness, boo. Period. Heavy on the fucking T.
Heavy. Heavy.
Yes. Heavy. Heavy.
Hey, who is it?
Gemini. Hey, Gemini and Gemini rising. We all have those unhelpful scripts living rent free in our heads. Fucking tell me about it, y'all. Sometimes it takes a moment of exasperation to break those chains. And today delivers that breaking point. Whether it's the screen time eating into your sleeping hours or perfectionism that keeps you frozen in the conceptual stage. Be brutally honest with yourself, boo. Then follow with a chaser of self-compassion by replacing a habit with something constructive you genuinely enjoy. You're less likely to fall back on old ways.
That was really awesome for a Gemini.
I had a talk with myself yesterday. And I set some goals for myself.
Okay.
So I can really resonate with this horoscope. I am willing to break the chains, and I am choosing to break the chains of my old habits. And yes, I can relate to this. So thank you so much. Hey, Cancer.
Hey, y'all.
If it's your birthday today, which is my uncle's birthday, happy birthday, Uncle Fred.
Happy birthday, Uncle Fred.
Yes, I love you and I miss you. Happy birthday in heaven. So listen, if today's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Yes. So Cancer and Cancer rising, in all collective endeavors, there are moments when we need to get real about what we can realistically give. If an undertaking has been draining your resources, you might be ready to pull the plug. Though it could be tempting to dramatically exit the group chat today, it's wiser to wait for the storm to pass. Egos may be clashing around the allocation of funds or your mission's core values as well. So grant yourself the freedom to back away from the fray and make your moves from a neutral place. Wow.
That was awesome. I am not a Cancer of any sorts, but I could certainly use some of that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Cancer is in my North Node, and I can definitely relate to being honest about what I can what I'm willing to realistically give to any situation, what I am realistically able to receive. Sounds like a whole bunch of boundaries to me.
And, it does. Yeah.
And moving from a calm place of love, respect, and integrity.
Yeah.
And honor. Yeah.
And I feel like oftentimes Cancers have a more difficult road when it comes to setting boundaries because they're such caretakers, they're such empaths, they're such conduits of receiving other people's energy. And they're like the mother of the horoscope. So it does become very difficult for them to set those boundaries. Do you find
come through with the reading. Come through with the reading.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Thank you for that acknowledgement, and thank you for seeing me. And thank you for giving me props for creating boundaries in my life.
Yes.
Woo. Hey, Leo.
Hey.
How are you, Leo? I hope you're having a great fucking week.
I hope y'all are. I hope we are.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we are.
Yes, we are. We are having a great week. So listen, Leo, if you feel like you've been playing it safe in your professional role, bust out of your own box or cubicle walls. Just remember that massive change starts with a few small, intentional moves. Whether you choose to debut a new headshot on your website or wear your lightning bolt earrings to the office, find calculated ways to release the rebellion brewing inside you. When you transform this restlessness into fuel, you'll have the courage to pivot when the timing's right. What the fuck?
I know.
Right? God damn!
That was good.
That was
good.
super good. That was super duper good.
Yeah.
Wow. Come through.
Thank you.
Come through. Come through with the divine advice.
Yes. So are they
Over.
requesting that we what is the term they're using nowadays?
Hmm.
Quiet quitting?
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I just heard like it's just this new term they use
And
in
what
the
does it
business
mean?
world where basically people are like, they call it quiet quitting, where they're still at work, but they're doing the bare minimum. Like I'm just here to do what the hell I'm supposed to do, and that's it. I ain't giving you no more. It might even be less than that, but it's quiet quitting because they're still there, but they're quitting in that they're not, being ambitious about moving forward.
I understand. So where is that spirit energy going? Is that being transmuted into a person
Looking for other positions? They said a lot of people are using a lot of that time to look for other jobs. I'm sure other people probably have side
businesses.
Side businesses that they're maybe putting that energy towards.
Right.
So it's in corporate America I think it's called quiet quitting, but I recently heard loud quitting. I don't know what that one is yet. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah.
All right.
Basically, I'm only gonna give you as much as you pay me to do.
I feel that. I mean,
hey, I get it. I get it. I understand. Yeah. They work you to the damn bone. I get it.
Listen. Hey, Virgo.
Virgos, how y'all doing?
And Virgo rising. If a self-limiting belief or story that frames your life feels less than spacious, consider busting free today. Expose yourself to podcasts, bookstore sections, and bucket list items completely outside your wheelhouse. Dive deep into your memoirs of avant-garde dancer you've never heard of before. Fire up your Duolingo app and start learning the language that most excites you. By letting your crisis of faith clear room for new adventures, you'll be divinely guided again.
I love that.
Clearing space, y'all.
Yeah.
Clearing space. Hey, Libra. How are you?
Libras.
If you're stuck in shifting an ancient sorrow, a communal setting could usher in the breakthrough you desire. Whether you bring your messiest feelings to the group chat or let the tears roll down your face during corpse pose, remind yourself that you don't have to carry this alone, or dare to share your story with a wider audience even if it feels daunting to open up about a vulnerable moment. By rebelling against the facade of social media, you'll help the other folks feel less isolated too.
Wow.
I love that.
This is such like a sweet, like, hey, it's okay to do what you need to do to get through.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's kind of been the theme, it sounds like.
It's definitely about giving yourself grace and doing what you need to do. Absolutely. And also share.
Yeah.
Share. Okay. You are not alone.
Mhm.
Share. Hey Scorpio.
Scorpios.
And Scorpio rising. Your worldly ambitions and closest relationships clang swords today. If your professional leaps have your bestie or beloved feeling left behind, resentment could boil over.
Mm-hmm.
Preempt any potential tiffs by scheduling a heart-to-heart to hash these issues out. You might be surprised at how many weeks have passed since you last spent quality time together. So organize some cute dates between your sprints of career hustle. You'll diffuse a lot of tension just by showing up and making the effort. Nobody wants to be lonely at the top after all.
Agreed, because you're going to clearly be at the top. So why be here alone?
Exactly. And also this is totally giving me speaking up for yourself and speaking your own truth with love and honor, so that there's no confusion. There's no confusion in how you feel. Stand firm in yourself, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Do it with love and honor. Come through. I love that. Hey, Sagittarius.
Sag.
And Sagittarius rising. More fire, right? Come through. As you make major strides in a long-term plan, certain details in your 9 to 5 or wellness routines may have slipped the wayside. And that's okay. I was just about to say that. And that's okay, boo.
It's okay.
Put out the symbolic fires in your inbox and heed your body's warning signals of burnouts. Then frame your self-care, your chores, and even your repetitive labor as opportunities to ground again. As thrilling as it is to live in the future, there's also spiritual satisfaction in sweeping our physical space or cleaning our altars. Get to it.
Emphasis on the altars.
Emphasis on the altar, y'all.
We were just talking about those crystals. That's part of your altar.
Yes. It's calling you. Do it, boo.
Do it.
Get to it. Just like Channy says, get to it.
Get to it. She does say that.
Hey, Capricorn and Capricorn rising. Sparks are flying in your creative collaborations today, bringing breakthroughs and clashing egos in equal measure. As much as possible, alchemize this friction into an exciting pivot. And if you're going solo as an artist, you could be rebelling against the cliche that financial struggle is part of the deal. Nope. If you slide into DMs of that cutting edge arts cooperative or soft launch your Patreon account, you might just be surprised at how many people are delighted to support your work.
Come through with the Patreon.
Have the audacity.
Yes.
Yes.
Audacity.
Have the audacity, boo. Yes, have the
Love.
audacity. Believe in yourself. Woo, come through with the Patreon. God
Mhm.
damn, y'all. Your most important relationships. Oh, hey, Aquarius.
Hey, Aquariuses.
Girl, I just jumped right into it.
Right into it. That's all right. We know who they are.
Yeah,
I know who they are.
I got excited. I got very excited. So, hey, Aquarius and Aquarius rising.
Hey, y'all.
Your most important relationships come covered in buttons that you definitely should not press today. Okay?
Okay.
Give your people as much grace and space as possible. If your hackles are raised after an encounter with your beloved or bestie, explore the origins of this tension, whether in a conversation with yourself or with your therapist.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a limiting story about belonging you still carry from your caregivers, toss that shit on the funeral pyre. By breaking these chains, you'll feel liberated in all your one-on-one dynamics.
Let that shit go.
Let that shit go, boo.
Mm-hmm.
Let that shit go, okay?
That was a very specific horoscope for the Aquariuses.
Yes.
Everybody else kind of had like, just be happy and do what you got to do to get by. Sharing is caring. And Aquarius, you know what? Y'all gonna let that shit go. Like, all right, damn. What y'all done did, Aquarius, is y'all gotta let that shit go.
It's about time for you to be free, boo.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's time to be free. Let it go, baby.
Yep.
Let it go.
Your happiness is on the other side of that let go.
Yeah, let go of all those old storylines that doesn't serve you.
Yeah.
Hey, Pisces and Pisces rising, last but not least. You might have a dumpster fire or two to put out in your emails today. So get ahead of the game by triple checking all of your work transmissions. If you're feeling extra prickly on the job, it can't hurt to blow off some steam before an important meeting. Whether you perform the ritual of a furious unsent letter or start your day with a kickboxing video, find outlets for this mental tension. By letting frustration move through your body first, you'll be able to communicate from a more centered place. Come through.
That was
Release
nice.
what doesn't serve you. Move your body, baby.
Yeah.
Move your body.
Yeah.
Wow. So those are your horoscopes. And that felt super good to me.
That was a great happy hour.
Yes. Yes. Wow. So,
last call.
Last call, y'all. It's last call.
Last
Cheers.
call. Cheers.
Come through, lime water.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So this is my manifestation for y'all. First of all, I want to remind you to be gentle with yourself.
Yes.
Be gentle with yourself. Okay? I love you. So here's the manifestation. I am aligned with my soul's purpose. I am aligned with my soul's purpose. I am aligned with my soul's purpose. Yes, yes, yes.
Yay.
Yay. You want to get into a card? Do you have a manifestation for the people or something you want to send them off with?
Yeah, I do, but give me a second. Hold on. Let me get my phone because I left it over there.
Okay.
But pull a card for the team.
Yes, of course. So this week we are using the Magical Spell Cards deck by Lucy Cavendish. These cards are amazing. You can craft, cast, activate and empower yourself and give amazing readings.
Girl.
Yes.
So we should probably just go ahead and pull a card because I
Okay.
left my phone.
Okay, we got it.
Yes.
So this week we are pulling from the magical spell card deck.
Okay.
Study. Study, 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 study. Wow. I got this card yesterday. Study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. And one more time for the road. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. Wow. This is confirmation that it's time to do the work, y'all. It's really time to do the work. It's time to do the work for yourself. You deserve it. Whatever it is that you have been putting off, this is your confirmation. Study. You are worthy. This is your green light. You deserve to dive deep into whatever curiosity your mind, body, spirit is calling you towards. Study, my loves. Study, study, study. And let me pull the top card. New beginnings, y'all.
Butterfly.
It's a butterfly, and I am the butterfly hippie, y'all. That's my energy business. Yes, I am. Okay, it's card number 44, new beginnings, and it's blue. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. One more time. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Yes, y'all, clear space for all that ooey gooey goodness to come pouring into your lives.
I receive it.
Yes.
I receive all of it.
Yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all. Well, that's what we got for you this week. And we really hope that this information about pairing crystals with your sun, moon, and rising is helpful to the collective. If you want to reach out to us, feel free to send us an email at the Margarita Room podcast at gmail.com. Follow us on IG at the Margarita Room podcast. And that's it. We'll see you next week. I'm your girl.
See you next week.
That's
I'm your
Rae.
girl, Rae.
Yeah. And we'll see
Bye,
you.
y'all.
Bye.